Title: The Magical Forest Adventure. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage on the edge of a grand forest, there lived a curious boy named Leo. Leo loved the forest, especially its towering trees and the whispers of the wind through the leaves. His grandmother often told him stories of a magical forest hidden deep within, where trees could talk and animals wore tiny hats. One sunny afternoon, while playing near the forest, Leo noticed something unusual. A shimmering butterfly with wings that sparkled like diamonds flew around him. It seemed to beckon him to follow. "Where are you going, little butterfly?" Leo asked, his eyes wide with wonder. The butterfly fluttered deeper into the forest, and Leo decided to follow. He ran past familiar paths and into parts of the forest he'd never seen before. Suddenly, he stumbled upon a grand, ancient oak tree with a door carved into its trunk. The shimmering butterfly landed on the door handle and disappeared in a flash of light. Leo hesitated for a moment, then pushed the door open. To his amazement, he stepped into a magical world. The forest here was alive in ways he'd never imagined. The trees swayed as if dancing, and colorful flowers sang cheerful songs. Rabbits wearing tiny hats hopped by, greeting him with polite bows. "Welcome, Leo," a voice called out. He turned to see a wise old owl perched on a low branch. The owl wore spectacles and a little book hung around its neck like a necklace. You know my name?" Leo asked, surprised. The owl chuckled. "Of course. We've been waiting for you. The magical forest needs your help." "My help? What can I do?" Leo asked eagerly. The owl explained. "The heart of our forest, the crystal tree, has lost its glow. Without it, our magic will fade. To restore it, you must find 3 enchanted objects hidden in the forest: the golden acorn, the silver feather, and the sapphire star. Each one is guarded by a challenge. Do you accept this quest?" Leo's heart raced with excitement. "Yes, I accept." The owl nodded and handed Leo a small map. "Follow this, and trust in your courage and kindness." Leo set off on his quest. The first stop was a sunny meadow where he found a squirrel guarding the golden acorn. To take the acorn, the squirrel chittered. "You must solve my riddle. I'm tall when I'm young, and short when I'm old. What am I?" Leo thought hard, then exclaimed, "A candle." The squirrel clapped its tiny paws and handed him the golden acorn. "Well done." Next, the map led him to a sparkling waterfall, where a swan guarded the silver feather. To earn this feather, the swan said, "You must show your bravery. Step onto the stones and cross the rushing water." Leo took a deep breath and carefully stepped across the slippery stones. The water roared around him, but he made it to the other side safely. The swan bowed and gave him the silver feather. Finally, the map guided him to a dark, starry glade where a fox guarded the sapphire star. To claim the star, the fox said, "You must show your kindness. Share something special with me." Leo opened his backpack and took out his favorite snack, a small piece of chocolate. He broke it in half and offered one piece to the fox. The fox smiled and handed him the sapphire star. With all 3 enchanted objects, Leo returned to the crystal tree. The owl and the animals of the forest gathered around as he placed the golden acorn, the silver feather, and the sapphire star at the base of the tree. The crystal tree began to glow, its light growing brighter and brighter until the entire forest sparkled with magic. The trees cheered, the flowers sang, and the animals danced with joy. "You've saved the magical forest, Leo," the owl said proudly. "You are a true hero." Leo felt a warm glow of happiness. Though he was sad to leave, he knew he'd always carry the magic of the forest in his heart. As he stepped back through the oak tree's door, he found himself back in the familiar woods near his home. The shimmering butterfly fluttered by one last time before disappearing. From that day on, whenever Leo walked in the forest, he smiled, knowing that somewhere deep inside, the magical forest was alive and well. Thanks to him. The end.